Alright guys, I'm going to share a few sales with you guys before we go thrifting. First sale here is a Fido Dido diary book. I picked this up at a Salvation Army about 10 months ago. I paid 99 cents for it. Finally sold for $8.25. Picked up this music bingo from the 60s, new sealed. I paid $5 for it. I bought it at a Salvation Army about 2 months ago. I ended up selling it for $21.75. Nice profit here. Sold these two clip case cassette tape cases for $20.99 plus shipping. I bought these at a thrift store 6 months ago and I paid $5 for both of them. Picked up this Xylus Swiss salad spinner bowl at a garage sale about 2 weeks ago. I paid $3 for it and ended up selling it for $24.70 plus shipping. This brand Xylus is a good brand to be on the lookout for. Sold this Louisville Slugger baseball glove. I paid $5 for it and I got it about a year ago. I paid $5 for it, ended up selling for $20 finally. Alright, it's Paul here. We're out here at thrift store looking for stuff to sell online on eBay or Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, and I see this weird looking Bear phone. I think they wanted like 25 bucks for this thing. It was just too beat up and really not selling for that much, so I left that behind. Just thought it was a neat item. I saw these Hallmark, peanuts kind of ornaments for $10. I ended up leaving them behind. I hesitated on them. I don't know. Would you guys have picked those up? Looks like probably closer to Christmas I could have gotten my money back on that, but just didn't see enough sold, so ended up leaving it behind. Here I am fishing through the different bags here. Sometimes you can find some real gems along these baggy walls. But I find, again, here I'm at a Savers or Value Village for $5.99. I find this 1971 Betty Crocker recipe library, and this one's in really good condition. I see these actually fairly frequently, but this one's in great condition, so I definitely think that this is a good buy, and I had a coupon today, so it was only $5. So hoping to get some good profit out of that one. I could make some money on that. I'm in the toys now, looking, seeing if I can find any valuable toys here. And that airplane's kind of interesting, green airplane. Let me know if you guys see anything worth selling in here. Lots of toys in the toy aisle today. Pulled down this trash pack bin, but it wasn't selling for much. It was selling for about $5 to $7 online, so I didn't end up taking that. End up seeing this puzzle, this Minnesota puzzle sealed. It does sell. The price was just a little too high. It was $15 and it was selling for, I believe, $25 to $30. So just not enough money there to be made. If it was, $7 or $8, I probably would have bought it, but I decided to pass on it. It also had some fading damage on it from being, I guess, in the sun. So here I am in the junk aisle now, Salvation Army. I see this Rock Abrunder. I don't know if that's German or Russian, but I have no idea what this item is. I did look it up, and really there's not much value there, so I put it back. But you never know on these oddball items. Some of them can be worth some pretty good money, so always look them up. Checking out the keyboards. Haven't found a good keyboard in a while. In here, there's a VCR there, but it's priced up really high. It's like $20, and it's not a very good brand, Sanyo. So I head over to the plush and the toys. See this? This is an IKEA plush, like a sun with hands. I wanted $5 for it. I couldn't find any sales on it, so it was kind of dirty too, so I put it back. Bee is still there. That's been there for a long time, that bee plush. And checking out the bears. Just not finding any good plush in the store today. In the junk aisle, though, I see these two Konami pads for. They wanted $7 each for them. They're Xbox 360 dance pads. I actually sell these. I've just sold one a couple weeks ago, and I get about $30 for them. So 7 into 30 is pretty good. I could make some money on that. So I take both of them, put them in my cart. Hopefully they both work. They both look in good condition, and one of them actually had a breakout cable. So I'm at a different Salvation Army now, and I find I was in the clothes section here, and I was looking up this Boulder Creek brand, and that's actually a decent brand. It's just they priced it up $17 for this vest. I could probably get $20, $25 for it, so just no money to be made there. So I passed on that. But in my hand here, you'll see that I did get a Sonic plush, which is the Shadow character. I'm not sure how much. They only wanted $2.50 for that plush, but not sure what I'm going to get for that plush. There's so many different variations of Sonic plush, so it's hard. I was actually looking up these Bernhaus Gore-Tex pants. I thought maybe there'd be some money there, but they had some staining on them. First time I kind of see this brand, that's why I'm taking my time and looking it over. At another Salvation Army now. I see this paperweight for $5. It's really cool. It's a glass cat with a fish in it. The only problem is actually it had a chip on it, so I ended up leaving it behind. Yeah, you can see it's kind of different looking paperweight. I see this cookie jar, $7. I Google lensed it. It wasn't worth anything. It's one of those cookie jars you have to paint, or you're supposed to paint. So I didn't. I really like this mug though. They wanted, I believe, $1.99 for this Pixar Fest mug. They just weren't selling, but it's kind of a neat looking mug. So I left that behind. I'm not picking up mugs unless they actually sell. I've done that before where I've bought mugs that aren't worth anything, taking them home, and they just sit and sit and sit. So I'm in the electronics now, and I see these Pentax cameras, and these sell. I was looking it over, and I think I saw some mold in the lens area. They wanted $15 for it. They sell for like $40, so I decided to pass on that. But I did find some good stuff today, and I'm going to share it with you guys right away. We'll go over that in the haul. Alright guys, it's Paul here, and I wanted to share with you some of the things I found thrifting. I went to 4 thrift stores, and I found some stuff. Let's start back here at Salvation Army for $7. These are Xbox 360 dance pads. I've sold them before. I get $30 for them. There's a good chance they will work, but yes, there is a chance they won't work, so gambling there. Down here is a pack of Air France cards for 99 cents. I thought they were really neat. I'm hoping to sell those for maybe $10. Here's a tackle tamer rod holder. I paid $2.99 or $2.50 for it, I should say, after my discount. I'm hoping to get at least $12 to $15 for that. For $3, I got this Stephen King Just After Sunset hardcover book. Looks like it goes for like $15, maybe $20. It's kind of it's not a book you find often, so I decided to give it a chance. What I'll do is if I find a lot of Stephen King books, I will lot them up if I can get them for cheap enough. But this one I saw was selling on its own for like $15, so we'll see what happens. Back here, something interesting. I scanned it. It was in the toy aisle at Salvation Army. For $2.99, I actually had a good 40% off coupon. So it wasn't expensive. It's this Creepy Towers from, I believe, 1995. It looks like they go from anywhere from like $40 to $80 on eBay. So I'm gonna there's pieces in here that's like some type of game. So I'll go through the pieces. I was gonna do it in the store, but it was just there was too many pieces or too many different categories in here. If you look in here, there's a bunch of different things in there, and for paying only $2.25 for it, that's not a a big deal for me. If they're not all there, that's fine. I can either redonate it or toss it or recycle it. Here's a 1970s Betty Crocker recipe card library. I see these actually fairly frequently, and I don't pick them up. This time I decided to pick this one up. I paid $5 for it after my discount. And the reason I picked it up is because it's in really good condition and the cards appear to all be here. So even the index, the table of contents and whatnot. So these cards look like they've never been used. So that is the reason why I picked it up. I'm hoping to get like $20 to $30 for it, hopefully. Might be a Poshmark order because it is very heavy to ship. Over here on the baggie wall, I found 2 bags. One for $5.99, which is all these trash pack figures. I kind of took a chance on that for $5. And then here are some older detail metal figurines for $3.99. And I lot these with other figures. The detail that I have, detail figurines, they're metal. If you can see the logo under there from the 70s. And they're not huge sellers or quick sellers, but they will sell. Just like this item, I paid $3 after my discount for this Bop It Beats. I've sold this before. I've sold it for $25 plus shipping. So for three and change, I will definitely take that. Here's a Shadow Sonic plush, and this is the black. I believe his name's Shadow, and this was only $2.50, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to get for him. There's different variations, but I'm hoping at least $20 for him. Here's a Nike Algoma Central, which is a railway company. Brand new hat, Nike with tags, dry fit. Paid up for this. I paid $8. I'm hoping to get $20-25 for it. Over here was a Funko Pop that I picked up. I don't pick up Funko Pops generally. I scan them and look them up. And if there's some value there, and if the sell-through rates, 70% or higher, then I will pick them up. This one was $7, and I actually had a discount, so it was like $5. But this one actually sells. I'm hoping to get maybe $20-25 for it. So it's in decent condition. There's a little bit of wear on the package, but nothing huge. Here's a First Act guitar strap. I paid $1.99 for it, Salvation Army, and I'll probably lot it up with some of the guitars. I sell a lot of the toy guitars and whatnot, and the video game guitars like Guitar Hero. So a lot maybe use that for one of my guitars. And here's interesting, on a cart at Salvation Army are these for $13. There's these are Doc Martens. There's some type of different model of Doc Martens, and what tipped me off was the end. If you ever see this kind of tag on the end, this airwear, and the stitching and that mark, the plus sign there, that's yellow. So yeah, these are Doc Martens. They're a canvas floral pattern. There's not a lot of sales history on them, but I figured for $13, and they're in great condition. I mean, they look like they've barely been worn. I have no problem taking a chance on them. I'll put them, on Poshmark and eBay. I'm probably gonna start at maybe like $49. I'll see what they're selling on first of all on online on other sites, and go from there, because they could be on Amazon or on Doc Marten's website, and then go from there. But yeah, this is a good pickup for me, and I don't mind paying $13 because I know I'll for sure at least double my money on that one. And down here is a couple different things on the bag wall. Was this Nike Dixie Celebrity Classic bag. It was $8. This bag feels like really high end. It's got lots of padding on it. It's got the Nike swoosh. I couldn't find any pricing history on this thing, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to price it at, but at least $20, $25, $30. It looks like brand new. It looks in great condition. And here's a bad buy. For $10 minus my discount, so I only paid $6 for this thing. This is the CD player from Cars, Disney Cars, and it actually does sell online for pretty good money, like $50 plus on eBay. But I took a chance on it because I couldn't test it, and of course the CD player is not working. Radio works fine, so I'm probably gonna just recycle this and take the loss. I decided to gamble, and it didn't pay off this time, but that's how it goes sometimes. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. Leave me some comments if you have any tips for me or whatnot. And thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and good luck out there.